What's up, ladies and gentlemen? chuckfinleLP here with Let's Play Sly Cooper Thieves in Time, Part 15. I know I said in the last video that this was going to be the clue bottle finding video, but I need a costume that we get here, and this mission that I'm going to do next is going to be the costume finding mission, so I do apologize, but I'm going to have to get the costume first, and then I will just have to do the clue bottle finding video after this. That's just the way it is. No way around it. So, medieval England, 1301 AD. So you can see the medium enemy is I believe they said this is a hedgehog, but it kind of looks like a porcupine. The small enemy is an owl that holds a crossbow, and he's got loot on him, so I can go ahead and at least get one piece or one treasure from here. Or I guess this is loot, not treasure, but so I believe this is the 200 item. That's actually pretty lucky. And let me see. So you can see where the clue bottles are appearing on the map. Like I said, I'm not going to be able to get those right now. And the flashlight guards are robotic wool. Yeah, I believe these are wolves. They may be foxes, though. I'm not 100% sure. But they are, like I said, mechanical. Come on. Should be the 500 item. Ah, no. Yeah, like I said, see, just never know when you'll get lucky. But anyway, so we'll just keep going. I'll head towards the objective. And let me see. I guess I should have. Oops. Guess I should have just went to it. I usually try to, but yeah, it's right here, so it's not too bad or too far away.
First off, Sly, you'll need a more appropriate outfit to infiltrate the circus. But in order to do that, I'm going to need some raw materials. The trick is going to be finding some quality wood, leather, and metal.
Sure. Anything else you want me to pick up while I'm out? Eggs, milk, maybe some wax for your shell.
Just get going, Sly.
Alright, I was pretty sure there was one up there. I wasn't trying. I'm just trying to get up high enough so that I can use the paraglider for as long as possible, just because it beats running, especially through here. But you can see just how many enemies there are around here. Like I said, there may be. Episode 2 may have more enemies, but if you just look at the map, and I'll pull the map up real quick to see how many red dots there are, and a lot of these, a good number of these, Murray can reach, as well as Bentley. So that's why I say it's such a good place to try to farm. I don't even know where I'm going. It's such a good place to farm for enemies. Bentley and Murray both can get up onto the rooftops. From here, you don't have to get too high to get a lot of enemies, and the respawn rate for the enemies is actually pretty high. I'm not even paying attention to the map. See, there we go. Oh, I gotta actually climb up onto that. I'm not gonna be able to use that. I'm gonna have to climb up onto this thing and get right here, so I can figure out where I need to go. Probably could just get down there. I'll get down there a lot faster on foot, but there's a Sly mask there. But have to fight that flashlight guard. and just waiting for him would probably take a little while, so it's just best to go ahead and bypass all that and just go straight to the rooftop. And that is a thing that you have to pay attention to. It's not really something that you have to look out for or anything like that, but you just have to pay attention to whether it's faster to run on the ground or to paraglide. I usually like to paraglide as much as possible because a lot of the time, a lot of these
Sly, my readings show the presence of a particularly durable metal alloy. That's what we want.
Man, this place smells like gas.
That's probably the guards, Sly.
Not that kind of gas. I mean fuel.
Well, stay away from any open flames and grab that sample.
A lot of the job entrances have, or I guess the job starting locations are on top of
Fire in the same room. That's smart.
rooftops and things like that. So, like I say, it's always best to try to look around. To try to look out for whether it's best to jump on top of, or run on the ground or jump on top of something.
Too bad they don't serve root beer.
How am I going to be? I think I just have to wait for an opening and then steal that. There we go.
You did it, Sly.
And then to get, oops, didn't mean to fall there, but I think to get back, all I have to do is just head towards the door, so that's pretty easy. You just have to time it right with the guard, and that's actually, if I hadn't fallen there, that would have been a great place to paraglide, because I would have avoided the flashlight guard that was right there, and I would have been able to get right towards the door a little bit easier and a little bit safer instead of almost failing the job, but it worked out how it worked out, so I'm not going to complain. Yeah, but if you notice what that hint said, we're gonna have to eavesdrop on the guards to figure out where to go for each one of these missions, which is just a little bit tedious, but it isn't too bad. Thankfully, a lot of the areas allow us to are pretty easy to get to, and there are catapults that will allow you to gain quite a bit of distance if you need to. I would say this is one of the more difficult ones out of the three that we need to get to, but it's not too bad.
Great, Sly. Head to the bakery and grab some wood.
Let me see. Well, it sucks because that bottle's right in the way. But I guess I can just... I'll jump back up onto the... I know it's the long way around, and I probably could have avoided that barrel, or not barrel, bottle, but it's just best if I go ahead and go around this way, and even, I can pickpocket a few guards. Mostly you'll find big guards on the, or flashlight guards on the ground, so you'll definitely want to watch out for that. And so that's it. That's the Emerald Eye, the Platinum Gear, and the Gold Watch are the three loot items that are around here. And I found them all, so...
Okay, Sly. Let's see if I can fake a little code and get you inside.
And so that ain't too bad, thankfully. Thankfully that I found everything as easily as I did. I have to use this particular code, which is definitely not the most ideal code to use, but it does knock out.
My Panzer's Gigabomb should trigger that switch.
Thankfully, it does knock out turrets and things like that in one hit, so that makes it a little bit more usable. But it is very slow, and the shots are very low, so very slow, so you definitely want to be very careful. Definitely moves the Panzer definitely moves very slowly. And like I said, its shots move very slowly, so that is a downside to it. But once it gets it going, if it can keep its speed at a sustained rate, it definitely does help. But the shots, being as slow as they are, those really don't help. Especially in a situation like that, or trying to hit a guard as soon as it appears. Alright, turret, just give me a moment. Alright, sorry about the cut anyway. Need to change to the shell code. You know, I guess it would be too far now, but what I should have done was just stay. I didn't notice that those were firewalls. I should have stayed with the Panzer code so that I could have, I would have been able to knock out those, I would have been able to knock out the other things a lot easier. The firewalls with the Panzer code, I would have been able to knock those out a lot easier. Probably could have knocked this out a little bit easier with the Panzer code as well, but it really doesn't matter, you know, whatever works. And it doesn't matter what you use, thankfully. So I could have docked the ship with the Panzer code when I guess I would have had to have used the shell code to move the data key. So I guess it really doesn't matter. And you can see here, this will give you some backstory into what the Black Knight does. I guess I don't remember if they talked about the Black Knight or not. I really wasn't paying attention.
Something's funny. My instrument readings show this place is producing a lot more power than it needs for baking.
Maybe there's a secret donut facility.
Maybe you should give the jokes a rest and see if you can find some wood.
Fine. See if I bring you back any donuts.
So,
Can't stand the heat. Try closing those oven doors, Sly.
as though it's, oops. Yeah, you have to be careful because when the door shuts, that's when the fire's about to come out. But you know, that's pretty simple. Just kind of like what you did in Sly 1, and possibly in the other Sly games, but I just remember it mostly in Sly 1. And then you just head back out the door. Pretty simple, not too difficult. I think we will actually have to go back in to that particular place, or to this bakery again later on, but I don't remember, to be totally honest. And so I guess we'll have to go to the third eavesdropping section. Let me see, make sure that he doesn't. Oops. And now you want to be careful because these robotic, because these flashlight guards have rockets on them, so it's a crap. It's a very useful projectile. They can close on you very fast, and you have to wait till it gets very close to you, then just try to destroy the rockets along a wall. Alright. So I guess that actually is the hardest. I was hoping he had some loot on him, but sadly he didn't. I guess the second eavesdropping section is the hardest eavesdropping section to get to. And this is actually a very good level to have Ryoichi's move here, and this is why I really wish that Sly could gain whatever abilities that his ancestors have. But I guess I talked about that already. It would kind of just defeat the purpose of playing as the ancestors. Now both of these guards have loot on them. Hopefully they'll have those emerald dragon eyes, but I doubt it. They probably have 200 ain't too bad. But this is another good level to farm loot on as well, because you can get quite a bit of loot just walking around pretty easily. So it's like I said, this isn't a bad area to or a bad level to try to gain quite a bit of money really fast. But like I said before, everything's just going to keep going up in price, and so you will actually have to almost spend time doing this, take time away from playing the game to just focus on collecting loot from guards, or just trying to get coins from guards and from breakable objects that are scattered around the world. But
Okay, Sly, there's bound to be some leather in there. Find it.
Bentley, this doesn't look like any medieval cobblers I've seen.
Yeah, even women's shoe stores aren't this diabolical.
There's something fishy going on.
I agree. For now, just find the leather and get out of there.
oh, let me see. I think I'm gonna have to hook onto that a laser. Yeah, you can see the hook shining there. So sad that was just a little bit too slow. You definitely want to keep swinging just to make sure that if you have to get over to a far away ledge, you'll have to be very careful and swing to make sure that you get the swing just right, so that you can get the timing down and all that.
Is it with bad guys and lasers?
And so there you go. That's the leather, and now.
Great job. With those materials, I'm going to be able to make use of very useful items.
And so now we will be able to get the costume for this area. And I'll go ahead and finish this video first before doing the clue bottle finding video. And we'll have some new items in Thief Nets that we'll pick up real quick. Moving Pickpocket, very useful, but kind of hard to get used to, especially if you sprint while charging, useful. And then the Scorching Hover Pack, also useful as well. But the move while sprinting, while it is useful, you have, if you're playing a different game, a different Sly game, such as, or even just coming off of Sly 2 or 3, or even this game, it's kind of hard to get used to, because you're used to stopping while pickpocketing, and you want to be careful to make sure that you don't move and actually touch the guards. And that's something that you have to get kind of have to get used to. But anyway, I'll demonstrate that with this particular guard here. Oh, I guess he's just gonna sit still. And so, well, the flashlight guards really are the ones to try this on. He's even got loot on. Oop. And you have to be careful if they stop. I don't know why, but the flashlight guards in this episode tend to stop more than any of the other flashlight guards that I've encountered so far. So you'll definitely want to be very careful there.
Alright, it seems that Galleth is being held somewhere inside those circus tents. Sly, I spotted a small opening at the top of that far tent. What I don't see is how you are going to get up there.
The circus. I could have been the greatest trapeze artist.
Sure. Anyway, the tent.
And with your shell, you'd be a natural for the guy they shoot out of the cannon every night.
Right, kids, look, you better go check out that tower. It's a good vantage point, and we can assess the situation from there.
And now what really
Sly, get up that tower, and you can break out the new outfit and toy I made with those materials.
Oh, so there was a reason for that.
Of course.
and so this is the
It appears the guards have left plenty of ammunition lying around. That bow I made you will work perfectly here. Press the L2 button to change into the outfit now. Alright, now grab one of the arrows from that basket. Try standing next to it and pressing the circle button. Sly, that bow will fire an arrow with an attached rope. Use it to create a pathway here. Try to hit that target across the gap. Press and hold the R1 button to draw the bow, then release it to fire.
so this will allow you to use any of the
Let's think, Sly. I built that bow to impart a unique vibrational resonance to arrows, which will dramatically affect their aerodynamics. You can even use the left stick to steer an arrow while it's still in flight. It should make hitting moving targets a piece of cake.
and the one bad thing about this is that there is the one clue bottle that you cannot get is on top of this tent, and there is no way to get up on top of this tent without possibly glitching the game. But I'm not sure if you can. There's not that many glitches in this game, to be honest. But without getting the archer costume, so you have to get the archer costume to get every single clue bottle. But I believe you can get all of the.
Somehow this place looks smaller from the outside.
Sly, my scan shows the ground in here is rigged with motion detectors, which means you'll need to stay off the floor. You wanted to be a trapeze artist? Here's your chance.
Cool. How does this sound for a stage name? The Amazing Cooperone! Huh? Right? It's good.
It sounds like bad Italian takeout. I'm betting that platform is where they're keeping Galleth. Go check it out.
All right, smart guy. On my way.
And as you can see, posters for Galleth's different events. But yeah, that is the one bad thing about this. You're so close. You're so close, and then you have to wait for the costume, which, while it is pretty short, it does take quite a while to get. So you do have to be careful. Good old family entertainment. But you do actually gain extra. You gain coins. You don't gain any extra for hitting the. You don't gain any coins for hitting the target. But if you can hit the bullseye, you will gain coins. And while Sly has this rope or rail running ability, he cannot use it while in his archer costume. So you will, if you want to run fast while using this, you will have to switch out of the costume to be able to run across the ropes real fast, which does stink. I wish they would have let you use that ability, because that ability makes sense. I believe what he was saying was those horns were flimsy, that if you stood on them for too long, they would fall, I'm pretty sure. And this one's a moving target, so because you can move the arrows, that makes it a little bit easier. It makes hitting the bullseye a little bit more difficult. And thankfully, the archer costume is not lighter than Sly usually is, and that's how you can get over there to that particular, I guess that's actually the way we have to go. I was going to say that's how you get to that Sly mask, but this is the way that we have to go over there. And I probably won't get those coins, but we'll at least be able to get that. And I don't believe this is the right one I'm supposed to go. No, it is not. So I actually didn't have to do that.
Careful with those swings, Sly. It's a long way down.
Yeah, I noticed. Thanks, pal.
And thankfully you don't have to move there at all. Bomb-tastic explosive. Canonical. Or I can't tell what that says, to be honest. Probably a pun, but alright, so you're going to have to dodge cannonballs, and this is moving. Like I was saying, thankfully you don't have to worry about a weight issue with
Thank you, Mr. Obvious.
Yeah, like I was saying, the weight issue. So it doesn't really matter where you hit the bullseye. The arrow will not break. Fall off the target. So that is not something that you have to worry about. Again, just watch out for these cannonballs. Crap. Maybe I'll shoot it up in the air. Now you can see that the arrow is tied to your power meter. You do have to be careful because the rope does have a limit to it, and once you meet that limit, you will have to shoot again. Oh, crap! What the? I thought there was another horn there. Could have swore. Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3. Oh, I guess it just bypasses the 4th, which is odd, but it is what it is. Oh, what the? Oh, there we go. You just have to be careful while climbing around. See, I thought there was another Sly mask over there, and I believe there is. I don't think I can get to that one just yet. Probably from here, or maybe from over there. Oops. And so this one will be the hardest one to hit out of all of them, but all you have to do is just wait for the target to get up in the middle, just towards the middle, or either at the 6, 9, or 3 o'clock positions, and it's pretty easy to do. There's not a whole lot of skill involved, to be honest, with shooting the arrows, and it's not that difficult to do. But yeah, I just noticed that how low that I was on money, and how much those few items that I bought took. So you definitely want to be very careful.
Sir Galleth, my name is Sly. I've come to rescue you. Greetings, friend. But I require no rescue. I am merely biding my time till the proper strategic moment. Yes, that. So, how long have you been biding your time? Well, I suppose it has been about a fortnight. Alright, if you want to stay here with the cannonballs and flaming rings, that's fine. I'm heading back to my gang's hideout to plan our next move. You make a good point, sir. Yes, I believe the time is now. Let us rush forward, that we may strike a crushing blow against the black tyrant who imprisoned me. Whoa, one thing at a time. Let's just get back to the hideout first.
So, not too difficult. It's just long and tedious, to be honest. There's not that much. There's not a lot of difficulty to rescuing Sir Galleth. But I am going to go ahead and end the video here after the cutscene. So,
once Sir Galleth calmed down, we returned to the hideout and got the whole story. The surrounding area was held in the iron grip of a fearsome Black Knight. His origin was a mystery, but his power and technological might was impressive. He'd even created a new type of robotic guard, which patrolled tirelessly and without mercy. Galleth had been captured when he tried to take on these guards single-handedly. Bentley searched every criminal database in existence, but couldn't find a thing. All we had were more questions. Had Le Paradox somehow made an ally from this time period? And how had this Black Knight managed to create those mechanical monsters? When we explained to Sir Galleth who we really were, I don't know if he believed us or not. But it didn't matter. He just started ranting about taking the fight to the enemy and restoring the Cooper honor. Needless to say, the guy was a little intense. Until we figured out what was going on, I could see we were going to have to keep him on a short leash.
So that's all that we have to do with that. I'm going to go ahead and get the item from ThiefNet. 700. So, and I'll go ahead and talk about the trivia for Shopping Spree. Shopping Spree is a job for Sly in episode 4. Sly 4. Sly goes on a search for materials for Bentley's latest costume idea. No additional information there, so, but at least the pages are a little bit more filled out where they could have information. Juggling Act is a mission for Sly in episode 4. Sly 4 description: Sly sets out for the circus tent where it is rumored Sir Galleth is being held captive. No additional information there, so I'm just happy that, like I said, the pages are filled out again. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. I thank you for watching. The challenge of the video is how many times that I have to shoot the arrow during this last job or juggling act. Thank you for watching. Next time I will start the clue bottle video. So until then, later everyone.